Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to be back on here. Like, what? Are you really on here? I am going to be doing this video with the most minimal edits as possible. I do want to go ahead and get right through this. And honestly, depending on depending on my course load, I am going to try to just throw these videos up with the minimal amount of edits as possible and hopefully none. So, yeah. This is just going to be like a quick update. I do want to preface this video by saying I apologize for flopping on Vlogmas and the Q&A. I still have the questions and I am going to put them up. And somebody did ask me help with dosage, and it's the same, I don't know your first name, but it's the same one who, we're friends on Instagram. So if you could just DM me, so I can get to you right away, you know what I mean? And if anybody else needs help with the class that you're in now, you know what I mean? You can just DM me on Instagram because it's easier for us to converse back and forth. So before I get into this video, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel and comment down below if you're a new subscriber so we can be friends, because I don't have any friends and y'all already knew that. So let's get into this video. Okay, so an update. Let me tell you, I am on my last week of Concepts 3, and it's been great, you know. My first couple exams and over the Christmas break and stuff, it was low 80s, but this past test I really redeemed myself and got a 95, so that shot my overall grade up. And tomorrow we just have a final and I'll be done. I'll be starting psych or mental health. So I'm super excited. I was very frustrated. We had a project due and we had to do it online. It's an online charting system, and we had to do full assessments, and we had to basically chart them and then come up with a couple of nursing diagnoses. And it was fun. We didn't get our grade back yet, but some people got their grade today, so I'm gonna be looking forward to mine today. It was fun. To me, it was just fun. It's a whole bunch of other drama going on in class. I actually went to class today. I actually have my pants on. I went to class today, and I went to school today. I didn't have class, but I went for just a whole bunch of crazy drama. And I'm not even gonna mention it because I wouldn't want anybody in class to ever, pass by my videos and see that I was talking about them. So I'm not even gonna mention it, but it's just crazy. But yeah, other than that, we learned trach care. We learned to suction trachs, how to take out the inner cannula and clean it. We learned, what is it called? Also, when you suction the trach, also the nasopharyngeal, so putting the suction up the nose and down the throat to suction out some mucus. We learned how to do that. And I feel the most important thing this term was doing the full assessment. And it was a full assessment. I wish I had the paper on me. It's basically going head to toe, from assessing the scalp, the cranial nerves, the eyes, the ears, the this, the that, the everything, all the pulses. It was crazy, but when you look at the paper front and back, it's full of things that you have to remember. You could only miss but so much out of each body system or whatever. And it was great. I aced it. Me and my partner, we did so good. I was so proud of her. And we knocked it right out the park. And I was mostly scared because of that. I'm this is 60 different things. How am I gonna remember all of this stuff? But I ended up remembering it, and it came it felt so natural, like I was a nurse already, you know what I mean? And that's the best feeling ever. So I was happy about that. And then like the sim labs, like we learned different things in the sim labs, and it makes me feel good when I can think on my feet and be like, okay, this is wrong with the patient, or the patient is having a hard time breathing. Okay, let's sit the patient up. Like, let's, you know, teach the patient about the incentive spirometer. Like, let's do what we need to do. We got to get this patient's oxygen stat like up, you know, over 90. So it's just crazy that, you know, like how I'm learning to think on my feet. Like, nursing school has literally been the best thing that's ever happened to me besides having my kid. So it's just crazy. It's literally crazy, and I enjoy it. And I hope that, you know, everybody watching this video can just, you know, I pray you guys get in, and whoever's in, like, I'm wishing you guys the best, because I'm having the best time of my life, guys, like the time of my life. So next week we start psych, and the location is actually near my house, so I'm super excited because usually I drive like a ways to get to school, but just to know that on clinical days I get to go right down the street and I don't have to wake up at 4:30 is freaking awesome. Like, like, I'm sorry, I'm like super excited. So I can't wait. We have an orientation there, and I think all clinical rotations, once you get to psych or whatever, the location will have an orientation for us, because, you know, we need to know, you know, the safety procedures that they have there, and, you know, like, just my camera really cut off on me. What was I saying? Yeah, so like they have like a policy, like, you know, like you're not supposed to let the patient get between you and the door, and, you know, you can't just be off guard. Like, you have to be on guard, on edge, like watching your back. Like, there's badges to get into like every door, and it's just scary working with psychiatric patients, and I don't think that it's something that I would want to do, but psych nurses do get paid a lot, so they do, but I don't think that I would want to do that myself. But yeah, I pretty much think that that's it. I'm going to get to the Q&A. I do have something new coming to my channel, and I'm actually going to go work on that right now. So, yeah, I think that's it. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel, and comment down below if you're a new subscriber so we can be friends, because I don't have any friends, and y'all already knew that. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.